'cause we're gonna be legends. Gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends. Gonna teach them all. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life?
And me, beats out till and I'm gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, beats out till and I'm gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Went to the Knicks game. That was most of my day. It's MLK Day, honoring an amazing man, which is great. Then I caught up with Kelly McCarthy, who's a senior digital marketing executive at Nike. Catching up with Kelly for drinks. My favorite. Fun fact, a lot of you don't know, besides AJ, the biggest impact on VaynerMedia's growth in the early days. I miss her so much. She's at Nike, we're drinking wine, life is good. That was a lot of fun, and strategizing in the future. And now I'm gonna sit down, and this is gonna be the meat of the episode. It's gonna be a meeting with Rich the Kid, a young man who's been able to really hack culture, and especially in the hip hop world, and he's a fascinating guy. I'm gonna give him some thought starters for some opportunities, shoot the shit a little bit, jam. As you guys can tell, I've been really digging deep into culture right now, narrowing in on hip hop quite a bit, but I've been also spending some time with obviously athletes with the Vayner Sports thing. Most of it's been behind closed doors, and then Instagram influencers, right? Just spending an enormous amount of time understanding the people that have 250,000 followers or more that are following me. Hit up a bunch of them on DM over the weekend, biz deving, trying to come up with collaborations, different ways to provide each other value. For me, I continue to crave exposure, looking for as many people to know what I'm up to, because I've been noticing the conversion's very high once people get aware of my stuff. 20% hate me because they think I'm too egotistical, too much bravado, too loud, too East Coast. 80% are obsessed with it. And then of that 80%, 50%, so 40% are able to hold on and actually put it to good use. And then 10% of that, so 4% of my exposure, they really execute and their lives really change. And that is intoxicating. I am very much lately on this mission of realizing I'm gonna get mine now. If I can really help tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people getting theirs, what does that look like in a decade? What if in 10 years, I'm partially or substantially responsible for hundreds of thousands of people who have 10, 50, 100x their lives, their happiness, their fortunes? Makes me feel like there'll be a lot of biz dev opportunities in 2027. And so it's an incredible feeling and reminds me that doing the right thing is always the right thing. And so just got off the phone with one of the 5 biggest golfers in the world. And that was fun, especially because Nate and Tyler and AJ, a lot of characters around me are big golfing fans. And just trucking along, you know. Here we are, 8:22, meeting hasn't even started yet. MLK Day is a day where a lot of people have been calling it a non-day working-wise, and if they have, they've packed it in a long time ago, and I'm proud. I'm very proud that I'll be here grinding until 11 p.m. doing my thing. I think it separates me from a lot of people. A lot of people try to figure out why this is happening. And sure, charisma and smarts and natural talent is a factor, but don't ever get it twisted. I'm out fucking working you. And that is a major part of the equation. And you can do that to your competitor. It is the most controllable aspect in this warfare of business. And for me, I can't make myself much more talented. I can't control a lot of the serendipity. I can control the hours I put in, and that feels intoxicating. What up, my man?
What's going on?
Good to see you, my man. Thanks for coming up. What's up, man? Gary.
Carl. How you doing?
Carl?
Carl.
Real pleasure, my man.
Jay.
Jay, what up, man? Gary. Real pleasure. Gary. Pleasure. Come on in. I watch the whole world in every genre, and there's not a lot of people that understand how to like cut through culture. You figured it out. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And what's scary is, and that's what I want to talk about tonight, what's scary is it's just starting. The key is always to have the streets fucking with you. That's the leverage. Always. In business. Even more than in music. That's all people care about. They don't think you're funny. They don't like your hair. They want your attention. They want the people that fuck with you to want to fuck with them because you fuck with them. That's it. And the second you don't have that person's attention, they're thrilled. They're thrilled that you lost that leverage. They're happy. They're like, fuck you. Another thing that you want to think about, build out all your platforms. Never be at the mercy of something. If Instagram fucks up or starts fading, you want to make sure you have other places. So when you hear new shit, oh, this new Snapchat, what a lot of people do when they're dominating something like Instagram or the old Twitter, like, nah, that's not good because they've made their bed on Instagram. Make sure you're fucking big on everything. Taste everything, try everything. You hear kids talking about house party? Good, sign up, try it. You hear kids talking about Musical.ly? Good, try it. And it doesn't matter if it goes away. Vine came and went. I made money while it was around.
Yeah, people come, yeah, people go. I just sit back and collect gold. I'd rather do it all on my own. No one else could feel it my role. Time is moving, I cannot stay. Lost people with the smile on display.
Like hip hop people, like now hip hop kids are gonna be 100 millionaires because they're getting out. They're trying to like to play at the highest levels, just like athletes. You go back to the 60s and 70s, athletes they had jobs in the off season.
Right.
Like like the biggest quarterbacks in the 50s, 60s, 70s, they hoped to coach when they were done. Now these quarterbacks, they want to own the team. You know, hip hop kids coming up 20 years ago, they're like, oh, maybe I'll get like a good deal. Now they want to own the label. They want to own a fashion brand, sneaker deals, startup companies, like everybody's in for whatever, and that's huge. That's game changing.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to get youngsters to realize, like, don't worry about the president. Don't worry about like anything. Just do your thing. Like, stay laser focused. Like, shit's gonna happen around you regardless. No matter how popular you are, you're not changing who the president is. No matter how popular you are, you're not gonna change whoever wants to be a racist or a sexist or just do you.
Exactly. Can't change it.
People spend too much energy worrying about what they can't control. Only way a guy like you gets to the next step is only two ways. One, ultra talented, you got the shit, fuck it. You're good enough, that's it. Like, that's the truth. Like, it's just like, it's sports. You could be the biggest fuckface going. If you got so much talent, you're eventually gonna get to the league. But how you stay, that's a whole different story. How you make it to that second contract, that real money, you're still better off trying and losing than not trying at all. Trying shit, pushing those boundaries, people don't get it. If you lose, over time people forget. If you hit, you're a pioneer. People don't understand how America works. You're better off going 1 for 5 than going 0 for 0.
Yeah, people come, yeah, people go. I just sit back and collect gold. I'd rather do it all on my own. No one else could feel it my role. Time is moving,
Real
I
pleasure,
cannot
friend.
stay.
Good luck. I'm gonna, my man. Good luck to you. Looking forward to it.
Fuck this window that I'm standing in. I'm doing more than all these mannequins. I seen a lot of things changing my perspective. I seen a lot of things.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
People drinking liquor, trying to fill their emptiness.
We'll talk more.
Spending all their money on some people faking friendliness. Money isn't happiness for nobody to spend it with, and people acting real, but really they just gonna be blending in. I keep my circle.
Just wrapping up another meeting. Biz dev life until I die. That's really what it is though, guys. Like shaking hands, making opportunities happen. You know, we go through patterns, right? Like if you look back at these episodes, you know, obviously I'm scratching itches right now around this hip hop community, the culture, the emerging hip hop artists and trendsetters. I do believe with the emergence of social, I think we're in a very interesting spot right now where I think the maturity of the young music future players is different, smarter, and at least not smarter, just relevant for where I see a 2019, 2022 world. And so I'm spending time learning, I'm spending time bringing value, value exchange forever. And so late nights, worth it. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Bazanji. 919. Check it, I said this industry is dog eat dog, and y'all sleeping. All these Mickey D's rappers around me that I've been eating, cause I got my city on the come up and they got my back. They've been loving the kid, knowing the words, feeling the flow when they going absurd, I kill it. The realest from Chapel Hill in a minute.